Welcome back to the Regular People's Podcast. How's everyone doing? My name is Thapelo Mary, and we are back with another video. I haven't posted in a very long time, but we post whenever we want to. Guys, I'm sick. I am very sick. I have a terrible stomach bug. Didn't even go to work. That's how bad it is. How are you guys doing? How was your weekends? How's your families? How's your loved ones? I had a wonderful weekend and a terrible weekend at the same time. You know what? Mixed feelings all over the place. But yeah, I decided to do a quick video so that I can explain why I had a wonderful yet so terrible holiday or a weekend. Yeah, man. I don't know where to start with the story, but obviously I don't want to just jump into it. We can talk about a few things before I actually get into the story. We can start with international news. You guys can skip to the actual story, but yeah, a lot of things have been happening around the world. Obviously, power cuts are still ongoing. In fact, like even me recording this video right now is just, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to get to the end of recording this video because there are power cuts every 5 minutes, it feels like. And honestly, it goes to show that we have a very mismanaged country, a country with so much potential, yet the country's resources are being squandered all over the place. And I don't know how to feel about that. I feel helpless as a young person in this country. I mean, if you are young, if you are my age, you have, a significant amount of years to live, and it appears that by the time we start having kids, this country will be in the dumpster because everything appears to be fucking going wrong, man. Like, literally, like, any figure that you read about this country, whether it's the unemployment numbers, whether it's the crime stats, whether it's inflation, petrol prices, every figure or every indicator is telling us that this country is literally in the dumpster. And also, I think what frustrates me the most is that it appears that our leaders, political parties don't have actual solutions. We don't have anyone right now that we could say, this guy, maybe we should check him out. He might have a plan. Or we don't have a party. We don't have any agency. There's no agency as well from even us, the voting populace. It's just pretty hopeless stuff. So the only time, in fact, as South Africans, we get to have a bit of fun, we decide to go out. We decide to go out to events. We decide to go out to see, musical concerts. And I'm actually saying this because I want to get into my next point about the musical event that I just attended during the weekend. It was a concert, obviously Heritage Day situations. It was in the Eastern KPE where I'm currently residing. And it was a spectacular event. Well planned, extremely professional. Everything was wonderful. But I did hate the whole entire all white theme. I hate those. Like, guys. So I was going with colleagues, friends, whatever you wanna call them. I have never spent so much long, like the time that I've spent looking for like the outfit, like I've never spent so much so much time in like looking for an outfit. I'm not a complicated person. I see something I like, I buy, I go home. Guys, I think I spent 7 hours looking for white pants. They were impossible to find, and I actually posted the white pants that I could only see in all the shops, and I'll leave them here so that you guys can see what I'm talking about. Looking for white pants, guys, is like looking for Waldo. Like, it's a mission. So, in fact, I have concluded the only time you see a guy wearing white pants, they are usually women's pants. Like, I mean, unless you are willing to wear shorts, you're not gonna find like long white pants are impossible to find. I wasn't even wearing long pants. I wasn't wearing white pants. I was wearing cream white pants because those were the only pants that were available. But my friend suggested that I should wear shorts, guys. I don't wear shorts. Guys, I do not wear shorts. I am extremely insecure about my very little legs, so I am not wearing a short ever. So, but yeah, the event was absolutely wonderful. Other than that hurdle of having to look for clothes, having to look for something to wear, obviously, like that was the most difficult part. I think we spent a better half of 7 hours just trying to look for an appropriate outfit to wear to the event. And that's not saying like we are so picky about everything, just that white pants do not exist. White long pants for men, jeans. I wasn't even looking for jeans. I could get like just normal pants, not even jeans, nothing. I couldn't find anything. I went to fucking Cape Union. I've never been to Cape Union. Guys, I went to the Fix. I didn't even know the Fix has male clothes. Like, I went to all kinds of shops that I've never been to. I went to 2 different malls to try and look for white pants. I couldn't find them. You know, and finally I did find a cream white pants, but now I had to look for a cream white t-shirt because, you know, this matching and whatever. I found a t-shirt. It was an extra small t-shirt, but it was huge. Yo, being thin, guys, is being thin and being tall, I'm telling you, is not the best. Like, it's such a weird, like, you are tall and thin, and then every time you wear something, it's like, otherwise, you know. I don't know how many guys you will actually understand what I'm talking about, but my body structure is fucking weird, man. And my friends were like, yo, you need to put on some muscles or something, say, because yo. So even the next day, the day of the event, I still didn't have a t-shirt to wear because the t-shirt I had was extremely big. Like, it was an extra small, guys. I was so shocked. Yo, I think I ended up buying like 3 different shirts, returning, trying to get, but finally we did actually find something appropriate. I wasn't very confident about what I was wearing. I was extremely uncomfortable, but you know, after a few compliments there and there, I was like, okay, maybe I can pull this off. Yeah, and I know probably sounding like one of the most shallow human beings you've never listened to, but you know, it is what it is, guys. Like, we cannot find happiness anywhere else other than just these social events. So when we actually do these social events, we try to go all out, you know what I mean? So, but bro, if you know me, I don't obsess over what I'm wearing or whatever, but that day I had to because there was a theme and I was going with people who are particular about themes. So we managed to pull it off. We went to the event. It was a spectacular event. Like just, I think my only complaint about the event is that it finished at 6, guys. 6 in the evening. The event finished then. You know, the performances were wonderful. The sound, the stage. Like, I had no complaints. I wish that event finished at least at 12 in the evening. I wish it started at 4 afternoon up until 12 in the evening. But obviously, you know, PE is a different place, man. It's not Johannesburg or Pretoria or any of the places that I'm actually from, and I've, you know, been to events at. Like, PE is a totally different place, so they had to finish extremely early, which now obviously we had to make alternative plans as to where we are gonna go after the event had concluded. And this is where the story gets just terrible for me. You know, one of my friends was drunk. He even slept, didn't even go to the after party thing. Why was I not like him? Why did I not join him? Yeah, because I could have had a perfect Saturday. But what was supposed to be my perfect Saturday just turned into a nightmare weekend for me. You know, so obviously after the event, a couple of friends, we decided to go to an establishment were not very far from where we stay, and one of our friends invites her friend to say, oh yeah, we are relaxing where we are chilling where you can join us. And yeah, there was a couple of friends. It was nice and the night was going well. But one thing about like PE establishments, they are extremely small. Like, yo, they are very small, so it's people are always just packed up in there. Like, it's like, yo, I want a space, guys. Like, nothing, like no space at all. So we were at that kind of place. So the friend that was invited by our friend arrived, and actually I'm the one who picked her up outside and got in with her. And honestly, this is where my nightmare began. I'm not a violent person. Everyone has the ability to be violent, right? But I, as a general rule, try by all means not to be violent at all, because I feel like it's such a barbaric thing to do. You know what I mean? Like, of course, when I'm angry, yeah, you get a little riled up, but violence is never something that I resort to ever, not even a little. So Ugele comes in, and we were drinking there, Savannah, which, you know, it's always a bad idea. So yeah, the night goes, and then at some point, Gele is, like I said, guys, like, it's so packed there. So every time someone has to pass, like, so Ugele passes, and then I nudge her along so that she can pass comfortably and go wherever she's going. And then she turns around and say, "Why are you pushing me?" And then my response, I believe, was, "How much is this push gonna cost me?" Everyone heard me say, "How much this pussy is gonna cost me." I have no idea how anyone got there, and I don't even know why I responded like that. And then after I had said that, Gele slaps me, and I'm like, I think my first reaction was just shock, initial reaction was shock, obviously. Was like, what happened? And then she repeated what she thought I said. I was like, what? Why in the world would you think I would say something like that to you? And I guess also that made me extremely angry about the situation, that everyone around us was like, yeah, but you kind of deserved it because you said that. And I'm like, guys, I did not say that. And I felt like everyone kind of like agreed that what she did was justifiable. And granted, later on, she came and said or told people that obviously he didn't say that, he said push. But then what puzzles me is that, like, the person did not even apologize even when she realized I had not said the thing that she thought I said. I do not say sexual things to people I don't know or people I am not involved with, period. So yeah, honestly, everything just, like, the night just started, that incident like rolled over and just became an entire nightmare, guys. Because obviously this thing just happened to me. It's extremely embarrassing and you don't even know how to react. So I wanted to go home then and then. I believe one of our friends was like, you know what, I'm gonna take you home. And also we had to pick up the guy who I'm telling you about was totally drunk and slept. So I was like, okay, when you go take him, please just take me home. We go home. I get into this huge fight with the guy who's driving. An entire fight. I don't know where that came from, but I start just verbally attacking him. And he obviously is a human being, he's gonna react, and it becomes a whole entire thing. And when we get to the place, I don't want to go anyway. I'm telling them, you guys can go, I will figure out my way home. And that time, my phone is fucking off. My phone is about to go off, or it's off at the time. I remember like trying to get an Uber. After they had left, I couldn't get an Uber, and it's freezing cold. Like, PE is fucking cold. Fortunately, my friend had left his car there, guys. I slept in the car the entire night. God, like, yo. In the morning, I just wanted to come home and then cry myself to bed, like to sleep, because what was supposed to be a wonderful night had turned into this nightmare I was not anticipating. Oh, but anyway, I just wanted to share that story with you guys. I think you guys can see I am still very much broken up about what happened. But obviously in the morning I texted the guy that I had a verbal situation with, apologized for my situation, because I don't want to treat people like that, period. I want to be very respectful to everyone anytime, because the only thing that we could offer in this, like, very difficult life is just being decent. Like, don't add yourself to the problems of the world by being indecent. So the only thing that I try to be almost all the time is to be as decent as possible to everyone. And obviously then and there will be missteps. And when that happens, I always try to make sure that I apologize and make sure that the other person is okay. So that's the story, guys. I don't want to make this an extremely long video. I'm probably going to shoot another one after this one. So do let me know what you guys think of this entire situation, if you actually made it to the end of the video. But also, please make sure you subscribe to the channel, make sure you like the video, make sure you comment. I would love to hear from what you guys think. How was I supposed to resolve that entire situation? Like, my reaction, the person's reaction. What do you guys think of the person's reaction? And obviously, I mean, alcohol is involved, so I guess, but you know, do let me know what you guys think. It's your boy Thapelo Mere. I am out.